Welcome to Monday. I've had a haircut. Thank you to the wife. Yeah, let's do some stuff. Yeah, well, what I want to do is run some fuel and brake pipes to the back. So we're in the position to fit the subframe. So I've just gone for, we'll show you some bits in a second. So yeah, I think that's what we do. Can't think of anything else to say apart from let's do it. Whether we able to fit the subframe as well in this video, we'll just see how well the piping goes. But yeah, hope everyone had a good weekend. I drank a little bit too much. I do apologise again, dear wife, for annoying you. So basically, I again off eBay, but it's from another company, Richmond's Classics, as a rear subframe, basically brake kit. So basically, it comes with the long hose that goes, that even gives all the labels. Connects to the front to the back. The ones in the rear subframe. I've just gone with, just for this car, just some standard rubber hoses. I think we've got the shoes and stuff in there. We might even have some like slow cylinders. But yeah, so that's the one that runs to the front to the back. The only downside is, because obviously these unions are on, I wanted to put some heat shrink over to sort of protect it a little bit where the tabs are. So I might have to go with a slightly larger heat shrink size, and hopefully it will reduce down on the heat, hopefully. But yeah. Yeah, so that's looking all good. So what we need to do is we need to dig out the pressure, the bias valve at the back, and also there's a brass T-piece that goes at the front as well. So we can just double check that we've got the right fittings on the end of these. Also got a fuel hose, fuel pipe there as well. Yeah, so let's see if we can find the other brake parts so we can just double check everything. Alright, well I can't find the bias valve at the moment, but I have found my T-piece that goes at the front. Different cars have the T-piece in different places. Some have it on the rear subframe because they've got the later cars have it on the bias at the front. So check all your own car. A lot of these cars also have brake system change. People change their braking over the years. So yeah, also this is what I think they call it, a single circuit system as well on the Mark ones. So you just have one master cylinder at the front. Powers all four brakes. Later cars have dual master cylinder, so there's basically two pistons inside the master cylinder, and then they can be connected up differently, which just allows technically if one piston fails or whatever, or you get a brake leak somewhere, supposedly half your brakes still work, but I think you're in deep doo-doo anyway, regardless. So what we got is actually, it's not too bad because we've got the T-piece that goes at the front. We can put that on, and that gives us the datum of how far forward we need to go on, under the car, to the front of the car, and then basically, yeah, we can lose it if there's any extra. We can lose it at the back under the subframe anyway, so that's not a problem. That's where you need it anyway. Yeah, just for anyone that doesn't know, fuel tanks that side, passenger side down the bottom, two holes there. I think one's for the drain, the air vent, and the other one's for the actual fuel pipe. So grommet in there, goes through there, so it comes along here and then along our clips to the front, all the way to the front. I do worry this roll doesn't look quite enough, but let's unravel it and see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Should trust these people more. So yeah, we'll start at the front and then again the back can just determine itself. So basically comes along the floor, through these clips, just around the under the steering rack, and then there's like a little notch here. I don't know if that's originally was, but it comes up here, and we want to try and get the fuel pipe. Don't have to go too high because obviously the mechanical fuel pump's in the back of the engine. So up here is where the carbs are, sort of thing, but there's normally a link pipe anyway. So let's see if we can get it laid in there, and then we can feed some, well, I might feed some heat shrink on it first. Okay, we're slowly sort of getting it roughly in the right shape. I say roughly in the right shape, the shape I want it in. Maybe not exactly how it was in the factory, but it's not too bad, I think. So some more little bits of heat shrink, just to go under these clips along the bottom there, and then I think we should be getting there. Need to just bend the last bit up through the floor, hopefully, and we'll just see how it is. We'll try and straighten it out as best we can. Okay, a little bit wide that I haven't left enough to actually come back through, but we might have to pull a little bit back down if we can, but it's a bit of a pain doing that because obviously you've got all your bends in the right place. Sort of downside of obviously buying it, obviously it is the correct length, but if you don't get it spot on the first time, you're in a bit of trouble. But we'll give it a go, see how we do. It only needs to go through the floor a few inches because then, again, it's a carburettor one, so it basically joins to the bottom of the tank, so it's a very short bit of pipe anyway. Alright, I think I'm not far there. So that's worked out alright, I think. I won't just clip it all into place. I might think about trying to run the brake one now. And then we can bend all the tabs over and heat shrink. Or we'll heat the shrink up first. And then go from there. Oh, it's not too bad, is it? I do love it, I know copper goes over a while, fades, but you do love a bit of brand new copper pipe against a nice fresh paint. So yeah, let's have a look at the brake one. Okay, so this is a T-piece. This is a little bracket that held it on. I don't know if this is a common thing, but it is how it was, so I'm just going to put it back. Normally, sometimes these T-pieces bolt onto the bulkhead, don't they, or something, but I've got no position for that to bolt onto on this one, so what we'll do, we'll just bolt it on temporary, and we'll just clamp it up there with the mould grips just to give it the right position, and that just gives us the starting point then of the brake pipe, you know, and then we basically lose the rest under the rear subframe. Okay, so we've got that clamped on, roughly in the right place, give or take. This is why I said I've got to use big heat shrink tube to go over those unions. So it's not going to shrink down as well as others, but it will still do the same job. Just protect the pipe a little bit. To be honest, do you need it or not? Who knows? But I think it helps just a little bit. If anything, I don't know. Let's stop squeaks. I ain't got a freaking clue. Anyway, all right. So let's run that down and then run it down the car and see how far we get. Okie dokie, I think that's not too bad. A little bit of fettling once the tabs just go down. Yeah, it does look nice, doesn't it? As I said, shame don't last like that. I suppose if you're being prim and proper, you could maybe make them out of stainless or something like that, couldn't you? But bugger to bend home. But yeah, that's cool. So that's killed a couple of hours doing that. It's nice to, well, I tried not to rush too much, so I think what we can do now is try and bolt the subframe in before we bend all the tabs down, just so we're happy. And yeah. Oh, hopefully somebody enjoyed that video. Yeah, so thanks again. What have we got for tea? Oh, we've got some beef burgers, I think. We picked up some local beef burgers from the Sausage Man, which is funny that he does burgers. But yeah. Alright, till next time, I think. See you Tuesday, tomorrow night. Have a good evening.